Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. Excuse my hair, it's bad hair and stuff. But a YouTuber made a video showing Cthulhu, or maybe some type of creature that is like Cthulhu, in the waters. Now the only way, in my opinion, I think from what I've researched about amphibians, like not amphibians, basically like creatures like octopus and squids and all that. From what I've learned, and if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but for what I'm learned, they like to go in the depths of cold. You know, so correct me if I'm wrong. But you see this here, so I want you to find it on the map right here. So let me zoom out just a little bit. Too much. I'm having fun with you guys too. But this is also still an Enlightenment video I want to show you. So, okay, you got Africa, you got America here. I mean, Africa. Do I know? Do I know the continents of the planet? You got South America here. And the thing is, when you really think about it, this creature is not that far away from us. Alright? So, what YouTuber talked about this? Actually, let me see. Let's see. Green Bean. And I'll show you what Green Bean put before I show you what I saw. Because it will actually show more accuracy of what I want to show you and stuff. Not just by this person that made the video, but me talking about it also, you know? So that way you can see both perspectives, you know? If this would load, I don't know why it's not loading. I could go back and press on the video because I put this video on my Facebook account. So this is my my Facebook page if you want to, you know, follow it and stuff. If you don't have to, if you don't want to. I'm not making you or anything like that. But I did posted something recently about the COVID stuff, about what's in the vaccine. I made a video about it, but YouTube took that down, and this video was taken down too by YouTube. So I am gonna upload that video that I did made about that in this page very soon. So when I come back, I was gonna put this too, but let's keep scrolling down. And this is an Anunnaki spaceship. I just want to show you guys that for anyone that's new here. Basically, I made a video about this, so you guys can check that out. But if I can go back. Sorry, I don't want to waste your time or anything. I know you guys want to watch this, but I just want to show you other things too that I've been, you know, researching and going through and watching and stuff. So here it is. Let me pause the video, go open forward there. Let me put my screen a little bit small for you guys, you know. See how much I care? Okay. You see, they're going to zoom in into that little hole, and I'm going to zoom to that hole too. And when you really look at it, it's like, holy shit. And the title, again, the title is called Kraken, sorry. I'm saying, well, technically Cthulhu is like a kraken, so a kraken. See, they didn't say Cthulhu, they said kraken. I know Cthulhu could be real, man. There's a reason why the Mayans disappeared. It's not the only reasons that, yeah, it is. It's a kraken's head. Google squid head for more proof. Exactly. So, you go here. And I got you guys. Let me put this a little bit bigger. Not too big. And it's right here. This little freaking hole that they don't want to show you. You keep zooming in. You see that dot? You see that dot? Look at that. That's what it looks like. That thing is pretty fucking massive. If it's just, imagine most people would be like, oh, it's just a normal squid. You can't even catch a fucking normal sized shark in the waters like this, guys. So you fucking tell me. You're not even a whale. Think about that. Have you catch whales in Google Earth? Have you? Just point it out. If you haven't, that should tell you something. If you have, then okay then. But from what, every time I look at Google Earth, I don't find that shit. I only found like stuff like this. And let's put it in 3D. Looks kind of mysterious though, right? When you put it in 3D. Look at the tentacles here. You don't see the tentacles? That's a big fucking... Look, you see that? It said squid head. It literally said squid head. You see that? Let me go. It said squid head. I keep trying to perfect the... I'm trying to see if I can actually zoom in properly of like, can I press it? If it pops out, I'll press it like mad quick, if anything. But look at that, guys. You know, if you don't want to believe me, that's fine. I'm not going to convince you or anything like that. I'm just showing you, you know. Squid head, and I press this and it goes to this. Church of Atlantic? Not Atlantic, but Antarctica. Why would they have a church there? And plus, I doubt it looks like this. The picture that you're showing right here, I doubt it looks like that. If it does, then there's a whole different civilization that we don't fucking know about, people. All right, just saying that right now. Look at that. What was it? What does it say there on fucking Google Earth? I mean Google Maps or some shit. Yeah, I'm going to Google Maps. I wonder what's it gonna show me. Oh, I went to the same area. Squid head. That's all it's saying is squid head. Let's go to satellite. Press that again. Take that out. I think it shows the same shit here. He's saying it's a squid head. You see this? Kraken clothes? Is there a restaurant in the deep fucking sea? Like, no, seriously, guys, look at this. This is pitch fucking black. You mean to tell me there's a fucking civilization in here, which I wouldn't deny or not be like, I won't be surprised, because there's so many places around this planet that they don't fucking tell us at all, whatsoever. And yet, this is like a fucking, what is it, 5-star hotel around here. You know, like, what the fuck? Most people are like, oh, it's probably a glitch. Probably. I'm not going to deny that either. It's probably a glitch. But to be honest, why would they say these things on Google? Why would they say this? Bread talk? Bread talk of what? Like, what the look, if it's fucked up, then why did it say a squid head and then Kraken's clothes? Is that a place? Is that a real place? Press that right now. Kraken's clothes. No rating or reviews of clothes store. Antarctica. What if I put like 5 stars on it? Would the government spy on me and be like, what are you, how'd you got there? You know, just, yo, this is like crazy here, man. Good thing I did this because I don't have no idea what that say there. No, I just want to know what it said there. But you guys need to look at some of this stuff if you're not doing it. I'm not gonna, you know, kill you if you're not doing it. I'm just telling you, if you haven't done shit like this, then I don't know what to tell you. Look at that. Right when I put it, that's a big fucking squid, man. I'll say that right now. If it's not Cthulhu, it's probably some type of Kraken, man. Because Cthulhu is not fake, guys. I'm sorry to tell you if you think Cthulhu is not real. Cthulhu is actually real. I think there's a reason why some government officials don't want to tell the whole masses what's out in the fucking water, because if they knew, if they told us, I think everyone would start fucking going fucking crazy here. Look, most people be like, look, I don't believe Cthulhu is real. That's fine. If you don't believe it, that's fine. But question this: where did H.P. Lovecraft get that? And let me tell you this, because I research on H.P. Lovecraft. His father and his father and his no his grandfather. I'm sorry, his grandfather is a Mason. It said in from what I researched, it literally said that his father or him wasn't a Mason, but his grandfather was. And I'm just like, it doesn't fucking goddamn matter. He knows fucking people that knows a lot of shit. And supposedly he went to Antarctica and he found like an old tablet of Cthulhu. Now maybe it's not Antarctica, maybe it's somewhere else, maybe in Mesopotamia or Samaria. I need to look at that picture again. But he was wearing like a jacket basically because it was like cold and shit. It looks kind of fakish, obviously, but it's like it's almost like they put that picture together to tell people something because it's like maybe they found a picture like that, but when they try to show it, either that person died or they took that picture away and completely destroyed it. You know, it's all possible. You just got to think. You know, just think different types of things that could happen. You never know. That's the thing. When you do question a lot of this stuff, a lot of things come to you. You know, you will find the answers that you seek. I know. Believe me, dude. Believe me, you will find the answers that you seek. If you try hard enough, the universe will give you it. You know. So let me zoom into this one last time. This is just, you know, shout out to Green Bean. You know, for this. I'm saying his name right. I have to look at the freaking. Hold on, let me say it. I took that out, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Or no, Green Bean. Okay. Shout out to you, man, because or woman, I don't know. But it's look at this, man. But the thing is, look at the direction that it's swimming in. You know, because you see this right here, right? Is this just its head, and then this right here is its body? You know, and then this right here looks like it's actually coming out of the water. Have you watched all those Godzilla movies? Basically, when Godzilla comes out of the water, it almost looks like that. And the reason they make these Godzilla movies too is because Satan looks like that. Sqawn, Goddess Hathor, she looks like that. Yes, she does. So if anybody that you meet or a YouTuber that worships Goddess Hathor, you tell that person that that is Satan. All right, don't worship her. She's a fucking succubus, a Jezebel, literally. She's not worth fucking praising. She's not. She's the reason why we're in this mess. All right, she's the reason why there's pedophiles here, guys. All right. And she's probably the reason why these creatures like this here. Probably. But is it possible that nature herself, Tiamat, made these creatures? Yeah, possibly. Why? Because look, there's a thing that Kinnigan did point it out that if you don't watch his videos, but there's a thing that he did point it out that hey, to control the whole planet, you need to control the waters also. You know, and it caught me thinking that yeah, these evil beings could have done that too. But what about the planet Tiamat? What if her herself does that? You don't know what you don't know what she knows basically. You know, we can talk to her and pick her brain and shit, but and realistically, she's probably just going to tell us just meditate. And you will literally find everything that's in this planet because you are connected to everything, even to this, even creatures like this. Yes, because if you're part of nature, you can literally connect to anything: the trees, the birds. You know, and I'm just there's one thing too. Look at this. I mean, look at the way they put it in Google Maps, man. You know, it's just like completely darkness. Doesn't want to like. Remember too. Question this too. Why would they write on it? Like, what would they put a name on it? If it's something so significant and nothing, why would they put something on it? That's how you know they went to Google Earth and they had people scan on it to make sure what's around them or what's around there, and either they hide it or they made it into like this. Because look at this. You think every time I look at the water, the way it looks like, I feel like this is not the actual water that they want to show you. You know, because if you zoom into some things, they look like a fucking, they look different. Like, you see how it changes? Like, just an example like that, you know? Like, the water changes sometimes. And it's like they don't want to sometimes. But when you go to those holes, basically, they do change. Uh, just want to show you. Like, you see? Look at that. It shows more detail, obviously. But it shows, obviously, because you're zooming in. But it shows more of what it's not letting on. What the fuck? What, wait, telling me there's other places here, too? I just want to click that. Because, look, those things around here. Negro here is a rocky hill double with a small. Why would they call it like that? See, I'm finding stuff as I move along here, people. If you want to find this, it's literally right here. Literally not that far away of where we can find the fucking Kraken. So, there's a lot of things on this planet, man, that looks really, really red. I didn't realize how red that was. Shit. But this is something that you guys need to find, pay attention to, you know, do your research and stuff. Look at the ice capsule. I remember, look how melted it is now. Most people might be sad about it and shit, but this is supposed to happen. Yes, it is. Why? Because the planet's heating up. She's supposed to heat up. She's waking up, like spiritually, basically. Her Kundalini is rising up. And let me show you something here. Some people can't see this, but shout out to New Earth Production. What is it? Mod Foster University. You see a freaking this whole thing right here, as you can see as I'm lining it up here. If you see that line that I'm lining it up, this is a whole fish right here. This whole thing is a fish. And then right here is a dragon. Now, where Morocco is and shit. This whole thing right here is all a dragon. You know, all of this. And keep going and going. And this could be Tiamat. Just so you know, it could be Tiamat, because when you hear the story of Marduk, slicing her, look at that. Look at that slash. And they put a gold on it. They literally telling you she got slashed, man. You know? And they scatter her bones everywhere, apparently. You know? Look how long her tail is. It reaches, some people say it calls up here. I think it does, actually. And a lot of people might be like, oh, this is just fake and shit. Really, if it's so fake, look at this. Look at this. This looks like a dinosaur bone, doesn't it? Look at that. Look how detailed that shit is. Obviously, it's all decay and shit, but look at that. You see that bone? You can't make this shit up. Even when people don't see the dragon here, like this whole thing, even when people don't see it, they can see the feet and they'll be like, what the fuck? And I'm like, exactly. You know there's feet there. And they'll be like, yeah, there's feet there. I've showed so many people this, and they all agreed that, yeah, there's feet there. And right here's a fucking Nephilim giant. Literally, you can't, there's literally a Nephilim giant. If you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. There's literally a human, a Nephilim giant. This whole thing right here. You know, you got the nose, you know, you got the arms here. You know, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see. This is how you know the flood happened, guys, you know. And I'm more surprised if this giant wakes the fuck up. I won't be surprised. There are some giants that are going to wake up back again. Not all of them, though, because, again, they died from the flood. But, they're spirits, though. Remember, the spirit world and the physical world are merging together, so that's something we're going to have to look upon, obviously. So, I think this is it right here, right? Yeah, this is like, you see how tiny it is though. Like you have to zoom in so good just to fucking find it, man. They don't want you to find this stuff, man. They don't. They just don't want you to find none of this crap. They don't. And that's something that you gotta question. Why they don't want you to find that? Do they want you to freak out, or they don't want you to find out the truth about the planet? And you're gonna find out about the planet very soon, whether you like it or not. All right? You might think that some people might think that these creatures don't exist or shouldn't exist, but they do, whether you like it or not. It's almost like that King Kong. It's like Kong Skull Island. I watched it not so long ago. Watched it recently. And Samuel Jackson is basically, his character is basically like, that thing is not supposed to be living. You know, when Kong is in the floor and shit, and I'm just like, what why were you? Why were you? Why were you? Who told you to tell? Who told you basically that what can live and what cannot live in this planet? Seriously. And you can tell that's an orc mindset, but no, they put a black man on it. Right? You still want to stick up the middle finger to so-called blacks and Hispanics. Still to this day. Because they know that we are Nagas. And we probably knew creatures that were like this. We wouldn't, I'm not saying we'd talk to them on shit. I'm talking about like we already knew that they were around. You know? But we didn't do anything because they're part of nature, or we just couldn't do anything except for like big giants like, you know, the Anunnaki, or like us, you know, which will happen. The earth is going to expand and we're going to get taller and taller and taller. That's how it was in ancient times, guys, you know. And the reason most people are like, oh, but look at Egypt, they weren't tall and shit. I'm like, yeah, they were. You see those statues? They were fucking tall. Some of them were small too. I mean, regular sized people, mainly because it was falling down of atmosphere, basically, you know. And those ones that were tall were the gods, basically. Well, not the gods, but they were all family members, basically, you know. And and they just naturally that tall. And when the earth went down, obviously they shrunk a little bit more down. You know, not so much that they changed their appearance, but enough to be like, oh wow, they're not tall as a skyscraper anymore. They're tall, like probably like an apartment building, but they're not tall as a skyscraper anymore. You know, these Nephilim giants are taller than that skyscraper, man. Yes, these Nephilim giants are huge, guys. They're fucking gigantic, man. Their heads are literally up to the clouds. Literally. Anunnaki giants, I'm sorry, we're not that big. We're not that tall. The tallest Anunnaki giant is not that big. These Nephilim giants are, though. Why? Because, again, you have evil beings having sex with women that was from this planet, and that shit really did happen. There's other things that happen too, like splicing DNAs and shit. And the thing is, again, shout out to Connecticut, creatures like this, scientists say that they're not here. They're not supposed to be here. Scientists even tell you that these creatures, like a squid or octopus, are not supposed to fucking be here. They're smarter than any other creature on this planet. But they can't survive this long. They can't survive that long. So, and the thing is, the reason they, and I found this out too. This thing is in ice, basically. This thing is where the cold is at, where it likes it better. But I found out too that the reason it likes to be in ice is because it can actually live in ice for a very, very long time. And then when it defrosts and shit, they can go around and do whatever they want. They can survive literally in a homostasis, or if that makes sense, in a stasis, basically. Homostasis. But they stay in a stasis, and they can, once that ice melts a little bit, they can run free and shit. But they can't take so much of the heat, basically. But that planet's heating up. So what's going to happen to these creatures? Are they going to float up and freaking die in front of them? Float up and die? Or are they going to adapt? Again, if they adapt, then that means they're part of nature. Just to throw that out there. Because if they don't adapt, that means they're not supposed to be here at all. Now, it is possible that, yes, we do have like plant life and animals that did came here and became nature because they had the good genetic strand of what the planet has and what the universe has, and they were like, you know what? Yeah, we can work together. It's almost like the what is it? The broccoli. The broccoli was not supposed to be here, but then it's since it's green and nature's green, they both looked at each other and they were like, we can walk, and it worked. You know, like a watermelon. Back then, if you see what a watermelon looked like, it did not look like what it looked like now. You know, way different, way fucking different. And I heard even back then it was way sweeter and shit. And I'm just like, really? Fuck. I wish we can get those fruits back, and we actually will, because that's how it was back then. We had awesome food, not like what we have now, man. But I know I went on a tangent and stuff, but I just have to tell you guys this. But this is something we all need to do. And if you want to look at the you know, this right here, and I don't know what to call it. I'm sorry, but if you want to look at that, go ahead. You could screenshot it or something like that. But that's really it, guys. I think I went way too long than I need to. Yeah, I want to go at least 15 minutes long, but again, that's what happens, man. But that's all I need to say. Tell me what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you want to. And it's just something to think about, because these evil beings don't want to tell us what we're supposed to know and what's in this planet. Those are the two things they don't want to tell you. And it's up to us to find that fucking shit out. It doesn't matter if people call you crazy and shit. You need to find this out. You live in this planet. You have to know. And don't say that, oh, it doesn't really, affect me. Then why are you watching this video if it doesn't affect you all that much? You're just a troll. Get out of here. If you don't think it really affects you all that much, then why are you watching this video? You're watching this video because your subconscious know that this is fucking true, whether you like it or not. Go ahead and dislike and leave, because that's how you know I'm fucking right. Seriously, man. You gotta think for yourself, man. Don't fucking get bombarded and feed on what these fucking evil beings tell you to. You know? Oh, don't look at the fucking sun. You get blind. I'll fuck off with that shit. Alright? It only happens to fucking non-carbon people. Alright? I don't have to talk about that shit, because I can rant about that all fucking goddamn day. Oh my god. All I have to say is this. I've been looking at the fucking sun for the past 2 months. And have I been blind? Have I got blind? No, I haven't. So the people that think that can fuck off and suck my fucking goddamn big cock, alright? Fuck off. Suck my fucking big dick for that shit. But this is why I shouldn't talk about it. But moving on. I'll see you guys later. And I really, really hope that you do stuff like this. If you don't, then hey, maybe this will encourage you to do stuff like this. But if you just follow YouTubers like me that do it, then yeah, that's fine too. You do you. But when people know what the fuck's going on, don't fucking question them. Like some of the people that I fucking goddamn hang out with, which I don't like. Learn, you fucking goddamn motherfuckers. Learn. This is why the planet will kill you off, literally, and I won't have no mercy at all. Which I won't fucking goddamn count if you're my friend or family member. If the planet kills you off, I won't give a fuck. All right, I won't give a fuck. I'm up to that level, man. I'm up to that fucking point. If you don't see the shit that I'm seeing, fuck off. You're not stimulating my brain. You're a nuisance. You're a nuisance. You're a bot nuisance. I'm out of here before I go on a tangent. But do this too, guys. It's just look at it. Just look at it, man. I like how it zooms in and it's just like, it just like moves around. Like it wants to show you. Like it's just like, yeah, you found it out. Just to like. But the more I look at this, man, the more I'm just like, damn, look at it. Look at the freaking things on the squid. And this reminds me of an octopus squid that I had a dream of a long time ago. I drew the picture of it. It looked fucking dope though. You know, at first I was standing my ground, and the octopus tried to octopus squid or something like. I called it the octokeen. It it tried to break through the barrier of what of my ward basically when I was meditating and stuff, and I was standing right there getting ready for to fight, but it couldn't break the barrel of trying to go into my ward anyway, so it left, and literally it was literally like literally it, it felt like you could say it was like a dome type shit, but it wasn't a dome. It was around Earth, obviously, and then it's just a fucking squid flying around in fucking space, trying to fucking go into a fucking planet that couldn't go in. I dream about that, and this almost looks like the same color as the fucking king octopus that I saw. You know, but it had a different color though. It was like brown. I mean, it's almost like color, but like more green, more purplish and bluish. It was more like that. So it has that color, but it was more purple and bluish. So, which is the more I look at it now, the more I'm just like, wow, look, like this could have been it. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it is, but it looks almost like it. Hey, it could be one of its family members, you know. But that's really it, guys. I'm sorry to keep you just change it, but this is what happens, man, if you watch these videos. So I'll see you and take care.